Hi, this is Lisa from Low Cooking Rubber Stamp. Today I am going to show you how to make this card with the Angelina fabric and the fantastic film. If you have been watching my tutorial, you probably realize each tutorial I'm trying to share some great ideas or great tips with you. I really hope that you share this great tutorial with your friends too. So that's started. We are going to use our cherry blossom background. We are going to use our butterfly effect stem set, and we are going to use our matching dies card too. So this is what I call Angelina fabric. I think you should do some research to check the internet to see who is selling this. I will post the website to let you know where did I buy those Angelina fabric. This is a fantastic foam. They come with a lot of different colors. I bought it from the Amazon. They come with a big tube, art glitter. I will put the website. I think they are in Arizona. I will put their information on the website so you can order online. Okay. Some we're gonna stamp it on the material. So we're going to use a memory black, or you can use a stays on, and we are going to do the silver embossing, and we're going to color with a wink of Stella's brush, or you can use the Artcraft palette. Like last tutorial I just showed you, so just color on the black card style, you can change to any color you like it. So that's started. Okay, so this is what look like after we finish project. Okay, so we're gonna use the fantastic film. They come with like a candy wrap. So we are going to each image we need at least three to four sheets. There's a reason that I use 3 or 4. More than 3 sheets. I am going to explain to you why. And I'm going to show you my secret weapon. Okay, so let's just cut it and make sure we have 3 or 4 sheets. I think maximum 4 sheets is good enough. Look at those color, they are so pretty. So let's do these. I'm going to make one big one and one small one. Fantastic film. They are material. They are not the paper. So if you want to stamp the image on top, you have to make sure you use a permanent impact. I use a memory. You can use the stays on. They work just fine. And also you can try 1 or 2 without the color. You do get an image print on the fantastic film, but in this tutorial, I would like to use the black. So let's zoom in this one a little bit. We are going to use, let's do just one at a time. We are going to use the memory black, and then I always rub my stamp instead of tap it. So rub, that's the best way to ink your stamp, and then gently tap. So when you tap, you kind of just smooth those rubbing mark. So rub, tap. That's how you ink your stamp from now on. Okay, and then we are going to use the fantastic film. We're going to put the first sheet on top. Okay, try to just smooth a little bit with your finger. They will stay. And then we are going to do the second sheet. And then we're going to do the third sheet. Try to, rotate a little bit so 3 sheets will work just fine. The next, we are going to use the wax paper. It's very, very important to have a wax paper. If you don't have a wax paper, the disaster will happen. You will find out soon. And I'm going to show you my secret weapon. Ta-da! This is my secret weapon. It's iron. You don't have to get this mini one. The big one, the household one, they work just fine. So this is a nice arrow. Before you use it, you have to make sure that turn it down, warm up your iron. This is a small iron, but actually they are very powerful. So don't touch it with your finger. Okay, make sure it's worn out. I can feel the heat. And then you're going to just rub on top. You can see the images already show up, right? Okay, one more thing, very, very important. Make sure you use a rubber stamp. If you use a polymer stamp, after this tutorial, probably can't find your stamps anymore. They will melt. So make sure it's a rubber stamp, because a rubber stamp is made with at least I think 350 degree heat. So they actually bake the rubber. So they are kind of heat resist. They will be fine if you use the iron on top. Okay. Second things, you got to use this wax paper. If you don't use wax paper, you will find out those film all stick on your iron, and then it's disaster. You're going to clean that one. Like my mom said, if you don't want to listen to me, never leave any evidence. So if you don't use this wax paper, you will leave the evidence. Okay. So rub. Okay, that's it. You're going to remove your wax paper. It's very easy to peel off. Now you're going to ask me, Lisa, why you have to use 3 sheets? We cannot use just 1 sheet? Okay, here's the answer. First of all, if you only use 1 sheet, it's too thin, okay? You don't feel the thickness. It looks not really strong enough. We want to make a card. And then the second answer is, when you use 3 sheets, you layering together, and then when you press with the iron, they create some kind of bubbles. So make this butterfly more interesting. So that's why I use 3 sheets. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to show you how to use this Angelina fabric. When you pick up the Angelina fabric and you don't want to pick a big chunk of them, just pick up some. Okay. Like this, and we don't need a lot. Half of them will do just fine. They have this pretty color, and then you're going to just like you shuffle the poker card, just pulling off and overlapping together. I'm trying to make a circle, so just keep doing this for a few times. That's what it looks like. Okay, and it's very important to use the wax paper. Okay, put it between. And next, I am going to grab my secret tool and then just iron it. You can use your home iron. They work just fine. Okay, let's see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. These. Oops. Okay, put on the side, and there's more tips coming. So we're going to cut our butterflies now. Please check our tutorial to learn how to use our matching die cut. But there's one tip is very important. You got to give it a try. It will save you a lot of trouble. The cutting line up is all the same, but there's one trick that I found out I had the hard time to release this film from my die cut, and I learned something. So you're going to use your guiding window, line up your image, put it back, and then you are going to tape it. The die cut is very strong. They can cut through the pop can, so of course they can cut through the film too. But I found out when I was making this card, I found out after I run to the machine, I just cannot get the clear cut. And I use my brain, and I found out my brain's work. So before you put inside your die cut machine, I want you to put a piece of scrap paper. You can put on the top, you can put on the bottom, and trust me, after you put this scrap paper, when you run to the machine, they will pop out like jello. Hey, my English is getting better. Jello, huh? Yeah, so try it. with it and without it, and you will see what I'm talking about. So because we are cutting the material, when you run through the machine, run few times, rotate few times, flip over few times. If you are trying to cut the pop can, same thing, rotate few times. So remember, put a piece of scrap paper on top. You will realize that they will release very easily. Okay, this is what it look like after I run through my die cut machine. You can see this die cut. I should use a lighter paper, you can see better, but there you go. Okay, as soon as you see this one is cut off, so the rest of them, it will release just like that. It's like magic. If you don't put this scrap paper, you can give it a try. They won't release like this. So this is a great tip. If you're working on some project, you find out they have a really hard time to release it, just put the one extra scrap paper on top, they will release just like that. Okay, next we are going to do create the background. You can I use the silver embossing, and I use this Winky of Stella's, or you can use Artcraft color palette, and those are the watercolor work well on the dark cardstock. So I'm going to just forward it. How do I do that? If you have any question or you like to see the detailed tutorial, just go to our website DVD library, click any card you like. They will show you all the detail, okay? Okay, now I finished coloring with my Artcraft color palette, and or with winking stylize. They have a lot of different color. You can give it a try. So we're going to mount on our cardstock. Mounting the paper is not a big deal. It's very easy. But when you want to mount Angelina fabric, there is something you have to know also, the film. Okay, the material. So instead, you apply the glue on your Angelina fabric, you are going to apply the glue on your cardstock. Try to put a little bit more, because you won't be able to put any glue on the Angelina fabric. So remember that. Put on top, and also your fantastic foam. I don't think so. We tried the glue, but I think I did it. It doesn't really work. Well, so I use a glue dot. So you just apply two jumbo glue dots, put on top. Okay, there you go. Put on top like this. Okay, so we have enough glue, and put on top of Angelina fabric, and put any saying you like. And I have this little tiny one. I think I'm going to just try to glue. Now the glue doesn't work. You got to use the glue dots. Okay, it won't be able to get any glue on top. So put this little one on here. Okay. Angelina fabric and the fantastic foam. I hope you like this tutorial. Please share this great tutorial with your friend and check our website. We have a lot of things going. Now is May. We are going to be at the Novi, Michigan for Great American Scrapbooking show this weekend, and also we will be at Denver, Colorado in May too. Hoping you can join us. Stop by, say hello, and stay tuned. More tutorial to come. Thank you for watching. See you next time.